Hi, this is Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I'm going to do a setup of my planners for August. Walk through my lineup with you. So let's start with, we'll go bottom to top. So first off, my main catch-all planner for August is going to be my Passion Planner. This is the planner that I like to say bosses my other planners around. And I did film a flip through of this, but I can show you a real quick flip of it right now. So I used this in July and really liked it, and have found that it's just the planner that like really makes sense for me and is a planner that I like picking up and like opening every day, and has also helped me stay on track, which is great. So main planner is my Passion Planner. This is the 2020 dated version. Oh, and I've already purchased the undated hardbound, which I'm super excited about. So once I get it, I'll do a flip through. Next up is my A5 Traveler's Notebook, and this one, I'm going to be honest, this one is not necessarily a functional planner. This is going to be strictly creative planning. So let me show you what I mean. Last month in July, I did some pretty just sort of creative memory keeping. And while I love this and was very inspired by Amy Tangerine when I was doing these pages, I kind of wanted, I didn't want to use this planner for that anymore. I mean, obviously I'm going to continue to do creative planning, but it's not going to be as like full like this. So my plan is to actually use a A5 Traveler's Notebook from 1407 Planners to do that kind of creative planning. So kind of almost back planning, or like filling in as the day goes on, or the day after, and just using all the stickers and the stamps and all the pretty stuff in this planner format, because I'm hoping for 2021 to use the Archer and Olive Amy Tangerine planner, and it will be a similar format. So I'm like kind of playing around with it now so that I know whether I want to use that format for 2021. And so that's this planner. This is an A5 Traveler's Notebook. The Traveler's Notebook is from Mystic Little Gifts. And in the chance that I run out, that I actually end up using this whole insert, which I won't for August, but you know, through the rest of this year, I'll just move into a, I will likely just move into a standard wide Traveler's Notebook. So that is this planner. So creative kind of back planning, or kind of end of the day memory keeping with no photos. There should be a simpler name for that. Anyway, next up is my creative content social media planner. I've tried a couple different formats for this previously, but I have come to really like having all things creative and ideas and resources and all of that in a Traveler's Notebook, because Traveler's Notebooks are where I actually feel the most creative. So it makes sense to have them, have all of my creative planning, content planning in this format. So I'm going to skip the first insert. This insert is actually a half TN, so a half letter size Traveler's Notebook from Lights Planner Action that I did do a little bit of trimming to the side so that it would fit inside this Traveler's Notebook. This Traveler's Notebook is from American Crafts with their Journal Studio collection. You can see, I mean, it's like barely in there, but it works. Let me compare it to, this is a standard Traveler's Notebook, so this is from Echo Paper, and you can see there's definitely a little extra room in the Journal Studio ones. They're also kind of square, but that doesn't bother me. It's a beautiful Traveler's Notebook, and I really like that these half-letter TN inserts fit in here. So I am using this to track all things creative content because I really need to have a better system, and I was using this type of insert in the classic size. So in a Happy Planner, I was using a similar insert, and I really liked this, but it's a lot of, I don't need that much space. And so I found that this actually is like the perfect amount of space. So I have videos, the challenge prompts for Cocoa Daisy, some places to track that information, the monthly overview, which is nice. This is kind of the one time I actually use a monthly overview. And then it has orders and places to add other information. And then here is this week so far. What I love this insert because it has like the place to track your posts, which is really helpful and handy. And then just some, notes sections, and then the box for each day. And I like that the box is not huge because if this is specifically for creative content, I'm not using it for my whole day. So great. I love this insert, and I will be using it for August, and it is a 3-month insert, so I will hopefully continue using it until it is done. In the front, I just have a notes insert, so just a lined notebook, and I am literally just writing down projects, or sometimes I do dailies, but often it's just kind of lists and notes. And I do a little bit of decorating a la Leo Concar, but mostly it's just places to jot things down. And I did decorate a little bit with the Garden Blooms kit from Cocoa Daisy, and I absolutely love it. This paper is also from that kit, and so are these pocket cards. It's just, this kit is so pretty. So that is Creative Content Planner. Next up is my I'm having a hard time like naming this planner, but we're just going to call it my Traveler's Notebook for personal things. So the first part, here are my pockets. I used things from the Garden Blooms kit and Backyard Blooms. I keep calling it Garden Blooms. It's Backyard Blooms. Backyard Blooms kit, and then some things from my stash. Covered the simple dory, or the standard dory, and this was perfect because this insert is for my kind of morning pages, faith journal, quiet time stuff, and I have really found a groove using the standard dory for more journaling than for planning, and it really, it's the paper. I love this paper so much. I did a daily gratitude in the middle, and then kind of added to the blank pages so that I could actually use them more for journaling. And yeah, I love this insert, and I'm so excited to fill it up. And then this last insert is my simple dory, and we're just going to call this the story journal. I think Tracy Reed has called her simple dory story journals, and I like that idea. And this will just be filled with, kind of random moments from the month or memorable moments, but mostly just, I added this paper. This did not come with the insert. Just other things I want to add, maybe some creative lists, but yeah, if you want to see how I filled up my July simple dory, I have a video of that as well. So those are my planners and journals for August. It's so funny. When I look back at what I was using previously, it was like lots of discs, and now I'm like all strings and bound planners. I don't know. I go through phases. But those are my planners, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!